ENFPs, this video is for you. You are the most loving, funny, aspirational, inspiring people on this planet, but yet sometimes you have a bit of problematic approach to things, okay? ENFPs, it must be uncomfortable with living such an extroverted thinking, childish, naive function, which means that you're gonna have sudden burst of this overproductivity, assertiveness, and being like, fulfill task, and then suddenly, oh, you're back to your relaxed, funny, loving, empathetic mode of you. So it's a bit of balancing out. How can you balance that sudden burst of productivity and that funny, relaxed side of yours? You might find yourself switching between this kind of assertive, task-oriented, action-oriented mode to this more relaxed mode. Well, ENFPs, the only way to truly master this function is that you listen to your introverted feeling parenting function, which is going to be that you have to align your values and all the amazing knowledge that you have gathered, which you have, because we all know there's a book lover inside of you. You have to be able to combine these things to create actions that are consistent. Put your knowledge into practice. When you know more, do better. Take the time and patience, align your actions with your insights and values. This way you can truly fulfill and live a life that also aligns with your true self. ENFPs, as a cooperative temperament, you like to talk about things that people need and you truly want the best for the community. But ENFPs, even though you have sometimes this assertive mode and sometimes this relaxed, empathetic mode, you have to still learn to properly say no to people, to properly set your boundaries. Because when you're not able to set boundaries for yourself, you don't know how to set boundaries also for others. You might not even know where those boundaries exist. Well, again, you have to take time for yourself. You have to really look into yourself and ask yourself, what are the things you need? And objectively assess what you truly think are the boundaries that you should have. Also, when it comes to productivity, shorter timelines, shorter goals, more realistic goals, that is the way to get to where you want to. As an ENFP, you unconsciously are seeking a bit of validation from the outside world. This is why I think for ENFPs especially, it's important to spend time with yourself. Don't use other people only as a means of finding stimulation. This means you have to validate your own efforts and achievements. You have to give that validation for yourself that you're seeking from the outside. You have to also look and reflect your past. I know most ENFPs like to put their past under a mat and not look at it, But I do think ENFPs, it's one of the best things that you really sort through your past and just use it as a understanding of yourself. Use it to gain a better future, to make better choices. And don't excuse yourself. Don't victimize yourself. Don't swim in the ocean of self-pity, but rather own it. Own your past and use it as a source of information and power rather than as a thing that has a control over you. Allow yourself to feel it and heal from it. And ENFPs who have gotten into this ocean of victimization can be also truly afraid of criticism. ENFPs like to believe that people are as identities, which means that everyone are just themselves and no one can criticize other people because they are just themselves. Like, I am me. You can't tell me I'm doing something wrong because I am just being me. Well, ENFPs, that doesn't mean anything. Don't over-individualize yourself and others. Don't imagine that you have these personal characteristics that no one can give criticism for. When people give you feedback, it's not to criticize your identity. So maybe learn to not make feedback extremely personal. We know it might be personal, and it's fine you communicate that to others, but don't expect other people to work the same way as you do, because they don't. I hope ENFPs can truly learn the skill of objectivity, because once you truly master your subjectivity and the objective environment, you are the masters of being chameleons, of manipulation. That can be true also in a positive sense. Don't just take it as a negative thing. And you can truly master like the community and the interpersonal relationships. So I hope all ENFPs grow in their own self-development journey. Comment below, what are you as an ENFP struggling in?